Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego. And now we're going to continue talking about Sex and the City. That's right, Sex and the City, that wonderful show from the late 90s and the early 2000s. I'm Diego. I have reviewed every single episode of Sex and the City. Every single one, all 94 of them. I also reviewed the movie, the Sex and the City movie. And then I also reviewed that piece of shit and Just Like Crap. Don't watch it. It's an abortion. Okay, now I'm reviewing Sex and the City Part 2, okay? And I'm taking my time with these reviews. I don't want to miss anything, okay? I'm breaking it down completely. I don't want to have to come back later on and go, oh, I forgot to mention this one. I don't want to do that, okay? I want to get it all out of my system, okay? Basically, dump it all out, so to speak, okay? Now, obviously, this movie's not very good. I did not like it as much as the TV show. It's better than in Just Like Crap, but it's not as good as the last movie, and it's not as good as the TV show. The TV show is much better. Okay, so I know that now. Okay, now that I've rewatched the movie. Okay. And most of you know that too. It was a cash grab. The last movie made a lot of money, so hey, we got to make some more money. Let's bring them all back. Unfortunately, this will be the last appearance of Kim Cattrall. She will never touch this franchise again. Rightfully so. Okay, of course, we didn't know that back then. But yeah, she will never touch this franchise again. Samantha Jones is dead, basically. Not. She's not dead, but she's dead to everyone involved in the show. Okay, so that's going on here. Now, for those of you who've never watched my reviews, okay, I give you a straight man's point of view. I'm going to talk to you the way I talk to a normal person about the show. Okay, I give you a straight man's point of view. Okay, what's realistic, what's not realistic. Okay, from the guy's side. That's the point of view you didn't get when you watched this show. The show's written by gay guys, lesbians, and feminists. Okay, they don't understand what a fucking straight man is. Okay, and obviously they still don't. Okay, based on what I've seen so far in this movie. Okay, so number one, I do not pull my punches here. Okay, I do not pull my punches. I tell you the honest God truth. That's what the world needs. Is some honesty. Okay, I don't lie here. Okay, whether you like it or not, I'm sorry. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay, so if you're easily offended, if you're easily triggered, okay, if you're a snowflake, get the fuck out of here right now. Okay, I will not censor myself for you. Okay, that's your warning. Okay, that's the disclaimer right there. Okay, and number two, the real question you need to ask yourself, okay, in regards to this review is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? I don't think you can. In fact, I know you can't. I know you can't. But you're going to get a big dose of truth anyway, whether you like it or not. Straight up, baby. No lube. There's no lube here. Okay. All right. So now you know what we're about here, okay? So basically, I'm going to continue my review of Sex and the City Part 2, the sequel from 2010. Okay, so where we left the girls off, they're in Abu Dhabi here. Carrie's all upset. Okay, she got a copy of the New Yorker. It was Samantha's copy, but she grabbed it anyway and read it. There was a review of her new book, I Do I? So I guess she's written 4 books now. Okay, and the review is not very good. Okay, now she respects the New Yorker. That's a magazine she says that she's carried in her purse for 20 years. Okay, so she respects what they have to say. Okay, and she takes to heart what their review of her book, and they didn't like it. Okay, the guy who reviewed her book says that she needs to take a vow of silence. Okay, when it comes to marriage. So she's all pissed off. They even drew a little cartoon of her with fucking with tape over her mouth. In other words, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. which is what I've been saying about the writers of this show for years. Okay, you need to get a straight guy involved. Okay, in these scripts. Okay, because it's so lacking. I can tell. Like I said, I just finished watching every episode. Okay, there is no heterosexual men involved in the creation of Sex and the City. Okay, there's none, and you can tell by reading these scripts. You can tell by the dialogue. You can tell by the way the men act. It's bullshit. These are ideas of what women think men are like this. Okay, but they're not. We're not actually like that. Okay, there's all different types of men. Okay, but you only get those type of men on the show. Okay, and it's not realistic at all. Okay, and it's very obvious. All right. So she's pissed off. Okay, and of course, here comes the big feminist speech. You know, Samantha talks about how she's just pissed off because he's got a little dick or something along that. You're a strong, independent woman, and he can't handle it. No, fuck you, Samantha. Not all guys are like that. Okay. the same could be said about you, okay? You're just some fucking over the hill fucking has been pretty girl, okay, who wants to fucking feel like she's young again, like she can still fucking pull high value men, okay? Which is why she's written that way. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, okay? And then of course Miranda talks about how she quit her job because of sexism. Okay, and she says she's happy now that she did it because she realizes that her boss hated the fact that she actually spoke. Okay, get the fuck out of here. This is a stupid feminist bullshit, okay? We just went through a scene where they were singing I Am Woman in a fucking karaoke bar, okay, in Abu Dhabi, okay? And all the fucking women started jumping up and cheering and kumbaya. Even the fucking gay rugby team got in the act. Okay, this is bullshit, man. Bullshit. Bullshit. God, I get pissed off just thinking about it. Okay, so that's going on, and she leaves. She's all pissed off. She decides to go for a walk, and she has a manservant. Yeah, sexism, right? She has a manservant there named Guru, who's Indian. He's actually not Arabian. He's Indian, and he's holding the umbrella for her while she's walking along the beach, and she dismisses him so that she can pretty herself up and go cheat on her husband. Okay, yes, she ran into Aiden, her ex-boyfriend. Remember him from the show? Remember? That's the one that she cheated on with Big, and then they got back together, and then she decided that she didn't want to marry him, so they broke up again. Remember that? Okay, yes. Yeah, she ran into him in Abu Dhabi. Okay, so he gave her his card, and she's agreed to meet him for dinner. Okay, her ex-boyfriend. Okay, which she forgot to mention that she was married. And it's not obvious. Okay, because I mean, her wedding ring doesn't have a diamond on it. It's just a band. So it's easy to make that mistake if you're not looking. All right, and of course, she runs into two of the girls in the elevator, Miranda and Charlotte. And Charlotte's really concerned, like, what are you doing? Why are you going to meet him? Your ex-boyfriend? No. Well, it's fate. It's got to mean something. Why else would we run into each other on the other side of the world? And she's like, you're playing with fire. He's like, oh, just because you're worried that your husband's fucking the nanny does not mean that I'm going to cheat on my husband. That kind of shit. Because Charlotte is concerned that she's got this super sexy nanny at her house right now, okay, taking care of her kids, okay, she's got these big ass natural titties, so we think, okay, and Harry, and she's afraid that Harry's gonna fuck her while she's in Abu Dhabi, because, I mean, the bitch is fucking hot, she's very hot, okay, and even I'm saying that, yeah, okay. So she's worried about that, so she's always trying to text home, and she's always trying to talk to Harry, or whatever. She's worried about being away from him, because he might fuck the other girl. So anyway, so that's going on. Miranda offers her support and says, hey, go take a nap. Okay, when you're done, we'll go have drinks, all right? Meanwhile, Carrie goes to meet with Aiden. Okay, so meanwhile, Miranda and Charlotte, they get all dressed up to go nowhere. They decide to stay in their hotel. They stay in their hotel room. I mean, the hotel room's got everything. It's got a terrace. It's got a patio. It's got a lounge. It's got a spa in there. I mean, it's got its own bar, its own kitchen, its own everything. All right. So they decide just to fucking get dressed up and then just like go into the fucking living room. They got their own bartender. So they just sit at the bar in their hotel room and they just start drinking. They start drinking Cosmos, of course. What else are they going to drink, right? So they're drinking their Cosmos and they're sitting there talking, all right? Okay. And I just realized that this is the first time that I think, there might have been some other times, but it's so rare that I don't remember it. Okay, but this is the first time I think that I've ever seen Charlotte and Miranda having a scene together. Yeah, and it's called Sex and the City. It's all about girl power. Okay, it's all about like a girl, chicks before dicks. That's what this show's all about. Okay, but you only ever see all the women together when Carrie's there. You never really see the girls when Carrie is not there. Okay, I mean, a couple of times you did, like in the last 2 episodes of the show when Carrie moved to France. There was a couple of scenes where the 3 girls were together. Okay, but other than that, you didn't see the girls. You never saw Miranda hanging out with Charlotte. Okay, on their own. You never saw Samantha hanging out with Miranda on their own. You always saw them. You also saw Carrie hanging out with Samantha, or Carrie hanging out with Miranda, or Carrie hanging out with Charlotte, or Carrie hanging out with all 3. All 4 of them together, You never saw it the other way around. You never saw Samantha hanging out with Miranda. Just those 2. You never saw it. Why is that, okay? And yet they're talking about girl power. It's bullshit. The only time I can even think of when the girls have their own scene, besides the last 2 episodes of the show, in the first season there was that episode where Samantha fucked Charlotte's brother. Oh yeah, you didn't know she had a brother? Yeah. Samantha fucked him. Okay, I know he didn't show up at either one of her weddings. Yeah. He never shows up at his niece's birthday parties. Yeah, we never saw him again. He was never mentioned again. But Charlotte did fucking yell at Samantha because her brother was staying with her, and Charlotte goes into her kitchen one morning, and there's Samantha. She's like, "What? You spent the night with my brother?" And she gave her a bunch of shit, slut shamed her. Okay, which you cannot do on the show. Fuck no. No one's allowed to slut shame anybody on Sex and the City. Luckily, this review is not the fucking show. Okay, so yeah, so they got into a fight, and then later on there was like maybe a 4 or 5 second, maybe 10-second scene in that episode in the first season where Charlotte went to go apologize to Samantha for calling her a slut. And that was it. It was a 10-second scene. That was it. We never see the girls away from Carrie. So this is the first time that I can remember that I ever saw Miranda and Charlotte together. Just those two together, having a scene together. Just those two. This is the first time. So how's that for girl power, right? All right. They can't even fucking be friends with each other. Okay, so that's going on. Okay, Miranda says they're sitting there at the bar, okay, and they talk about the difficulty of motherhood. Okay, what the fuck? What difficulty? Okay, you both have full-time nannies. You both have full-time fucking nannies. What's the difficulty? Okay. And Miranda says, I love my son more than anything. But being a mom is not enough. I miss my job. Charlotte does not have that problem because Charlotte doesn't have a job. Okay, she has not worked since 2001. Okay. She ain't had a job in 9 years. Yeah, she has not worked in 9 years. Okay. So she can't relate to you, Miranda. Okay. No, she lives off of her husband's. Okay. Did I mention we're supposed to feel sorry for these women? Okay. Okay. Charlotte be like, job? What's that? I think that's something I did back in the 90s. I don't remember. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, pretty much. Okay. So she's like, you're not going to. And then Miranda's waiting for Charlotte to say, she's like, you're not going to leave me here feeling like the worst mother in the world, are you? And Charlotte says, I love my girls. I do. But honestly, I have enjoyed not having them around. They drive me crazy. They drive you fucking crazy. What the fuck? You have a full-time nanny, for Christ's sake. You got a woman that lives with you. Her job is to take care of your daughters. Okay, that's her job. To take care of them. Okay, what the fuck? You don't work. Okay, it's not like you fucking have a job stressing you out, then you gotta come home and take care of 2 little girls. No. What the fuck else you got to do? Well, you wanna go jog? Central Park? Oh my fucking God, okay? And Miranda's like, I don't know how you do it. Well, I do, you don't. That's how you do it, you don't. You pay someone to do it. This is the level of writing in this movie, okay? You've got 2 super fucking rich, privileged white women living in fucking Manhattan complaining about the difficulties of motherhood, even though they both have full-time nannies working for them. Even though one of them doesn't work. Oh my fucking God. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's a tough life you got there. Okay. Okay. So Charlotte says, like, sometimes I go in the other room and I let Rose scream. Oh, isn't that awful of me? No, that's survival. Survival? What the? You're paying someone to do this shit. Oh my fucking God, dude. No. There's a lot more women out there that do work full-time jobs, okay, that can't afford to hire somebody to watch their kids, okay, and then they come home from fucking working all fucking day, okay, and have to cook a meal for themselves and their children, and give their children a bath, and buy them clothes, and watch what their homework and all that kind of shit. Okay, no, there's a lot of women out there that have it a lot worse than these two bitches do. So it's funny that they would devote an entire scene to watch two rich white women complaining about the difficulties of motherhood, okay? When the real women that have difficulties of motherhood are out fucking there, out in the real fucking world. They're not hanging out drinking fucking Cosmos at some palatial fucking hotel resort in Abu Dhabi, okay? They're at home in their fucking broke ass apartments trying to make ends meet and trying to take care of their kids as best they fucking can, all right? So don't give me this bullshit about the toughness of motherhood, okay? You ain't got shit. Okay, you ain't suffering through fucking shit. You're just complaining. You're just fucking complaining because you got a microphone and all these poor women out there, all these mothers out there, they don't have a microphone. Bullshit. All right. Okay, so Charlotte says, like, I always wanted a family, and now my girls are driving me crazy. And so she drinks some more. Yeah, I'll solve everything. Just drink some more Cosmos, okay? I feel like I'm failing all the time. No, okay, you are a fucking success story, okay? Okay, you were born rich. You married rich, okay? I mean, you don't have to work ever again. You got two beautiful kids that are healthy. Okay, you got a husband who's fucking devoted to you, okay, who does whatever the fuck you tell him to, and he pays all the bills. What the fuck more do you want? What do you got to bitch about? For Christ's sake, you're fucking hanging out in Abu Dhabi for free. For free. What the fuck you got to complain about? Jesus fucking Christ. God, my God, dude. All right. And Miranda says, like, being a mother is hard. You wouldn't know, Miranda. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know, okay? You got Magda. Magda fucking cleans your fucking house. Magda's the one who's been wiping Brady's ass every time he changes his diaper. Okay? Magda's the one that fucking takes care of everything in your fucking house. Okay? It's not you. It's not you. You're too busy out there fucking at your job complaining about all the fucking men in your office. Okay? That's what you're busy doing. Okay? No, fuck you. All right. Charlotte says, like, oh, it's so hard, I know. And I have full-time help. How do regular women do it? Jeez, now I'm insulted. Now I'm just being fucking insulted. Okay, this is ladies. Okay, for those of you fucking moms out there who've been struggling, who are struggling and just wanted to take a break, so you decided to spend fucking $10 to go with your girlfriends to the movies to go see this movie because you're a fan of the show, and then you get hit with this scene. Okay, I can only imagine what you must have been thinking. Okay, I can only imagine. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Okay, I am a single father. Okay, I am a single father. I raised my son by myself. Okay, and no, it's not because I'm divorced. It's not okay. My son's mother passed away. Okay, that's why I raised my son by myself. It wasn't my plan. It's not how we wanted things to happen. Okay, but it's how things turned out. Okay, so I've been raising my son alone because his mother passed away 3 years ago. Okay, I don't really talk too much about it here, but in the context of this scene here, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, and I do it by myself. Okay, I do it by myself, and I still find time to make these YouTube videos. Okay, and to watch Sex and the City. Okay, now this isn't the part where I'm about to say something that's going to piss all you women off. Okay, I'm about to say something's going to piss all you women off. Okay, and that is, it's not super difficult. It's not easy, but it's not super difficult. Okay, it is doable. It is doable. Okay, It is doable. But it's not fucking super fucking hard. You're like, oh, it's not like we're, oh God, it's so hard. No. It's got its tough moments, absolutely. But so is everything else. So is everything else, okay? But it's definitely doable, okay? And it's not something I complain about either, because I have nothing to complain about, okay? I love my son. I love my life that I have with him, okay? I love raising him. Being his dad is the best job I've ever had in my life, okay? So I see it as a privilege. I don't see it as a chore or as a duty, okay? Or as something I need to complain to the world about, okay? No, I don't, okay? Not at all, all right? Okay, so anyway, Miranda says, like, I have no fucking idea how the women do it. Here, let's drink some more to them. To all of them, okay? Which means all of you out there. All you fucking moms out there. All you single moms out there too, okay? That fucking trying to make ends meet and taking care of your kids. Yeah, this toast of them drinking those Cosmos in that palatial hotel in Abu Dhabi, okay? Yeah, this toast is for you. Get the fuck out of here. No wonder so many people hated this movie. Okay, Charlotte says, like, when Samantha said that Harry would cheat on me with the nanny, my first thought was, I can't lose the nanny. Of course you can't, because then you would actually have to raise your kids yourself, wouldn't you? We can't have none of that here. Hell no. All right, so that ends that scene. Now we go to the other scene, okay, which is Carrie and Aiden on their date. Their pseudo date. They're having dinner together, okay? And he mentions to Carrie, she confesses, we don't see it, but she confesses to Aiden that she is married, and this is actually a wedding ring. It doesn't look like one because there's no diamond, but it's a wedding ring, okay? So she married Big, okay? Obviously, he knows who Big is. They've met each other before, okay? He knows who Big is, okay? That's the guy that was plowing his girlfriend, okay? Oh, damn. Okay, I've already reviewed those episodes, all right? You can watch those reviews if you want to know that whole situation, okay? Okay, but anyway. So he mentions that he knows that she's married. He's like, yeah, my wife was online and she saw something about it. She read about it, And I got to be honest with you, Carrie, my wife, she always has this funny look on her face whenever she sees a picture of you or someone mentions your name, I think my wife is actually a little bit jealous of you, Carrie. Like maybe you were the one that got away. Yeah, no, you never had her, okay? She didn't get away. Okay, get away means you had her and then you lost her. You never had her, dude. You never had her, okay? So she says that. It turns out his wife, Kathy, that's her name. We never met her. The last time we saw Aiden was in the street. He had a baby strapped to his chest. Okay, it was his son. Okay, and Carrie was about to get ready for a date with Jack Berger. Remember him? Okay, and he says that his wife was inside the store. He was just outside with the baby, but his wife was inside the store shopping. So Carrie didn't stick around long enough for her to come out of the store and meet her. Okay, so we've never actually met his wife. Okay, but we do know he's married. We do know he had a kid, but it turns out he's actually got 3 kids now. He's got 3 sons now. Okay, his wife's name is Kathy, and she has a successful fabric business. Okay, because they were she made furniture too. That's what he mentioned about her the last time they saw each other. Okay, his sons are named Homer, Wyatt, and Tate. And Carrie says, sounds like a country western band. He's like, don't I wish? And he shows them, the photograph, okay, of his sons, okay. And Carrie, she explains, okay, that kids are not who she is, okay, because he asked her, hey, how about you and Big, okay, y'all having any or whatever? Come on, dude, that's insulting, okay, that's insulting, okay. How old is Carrie here? Okay, Carrie's 45 years old, okay. You really think she's gonna have kids at 45 years old, Aiden? Come on. Not gonna happen, okay? But she says, no, we're just, that's just not who we are. We love kids, but we don't really want any ourselves. It's not us, okay? Just like Candace Bushel, it wasn't her either, okay? Okay, so that's going on here, and he says, like, I know you weren't, I always knew, that you were not traditional. Okay, but I figured it out. I didn't always know that you were not traditional, but I figured it out when I tried to get you to wear an engagement ring. Remember, she didn't wear the ring. Remember, she didn't put the ring on. She wore it around her neck. Remember the engagement? It was close to my heart. Bull fucking shit. Okay, you don't want to get engaged. Not to him. Okay, So he said, and she's like, yeah. And then she points to her ring. She's like, see, no diamond. And I'm married. And Aiden says, like, that was my mistake, Carrie. Trying to get a rock on you. Okay. You're not like other women, Carrie. Man, are you not. But you look good. You look hot. And I will eat out your asshole right now if you tell me to. Because I'm all yours, Carrie. Fuck everybody else. You're the only bitch in the whole fucking world. I'll even eat your shit. Just say it. Yeah, no, okay. Well, he doesn't say all that. But he might as well have, okay? It's basically what he's saying here, okay? Okay. Okay, the next scene they have is they're walking down these, I guess, some palace or something, making small talk. Okay, and he says he's been trying to memorize all the 7 states of the United Arab Emirates, all 7 of them. But he's only said I only got 4 down right now. He says there's Abu Dhabi, there's Asjamam, there's Dubai. And then the 4th one is, and then he kisses her, and she kisses him back. Of course she does. What else do you think? Come on, you weren't fooling anybody. Okay, we all knew that you were going to fucking to Abu Dhabi to get laid. Men know this. We're not fucking stupid. You're going with Samantha for Christ's sake, all right? Which is why I talked about how they didn't show the scenes where the women were talking to their husbands, not asking for permission. I mean, the husbands can't stop them from doing whatever they want. Okay, but God damn it, if my wife comes up to me and says, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go hang out in Abu Dhabi for a couple of weeks with my best slut friend Samantha." Okay, see you when I see you. Bye. Okay, then I'll be like, "Okay, fine, but I won't be here when you get back." All right. There will be some divorce papers for you though to sign once you get back. Okay, have a good time. That's what I would have done. Okay, because I'm not fucking stupid. But, this is Sex and the City, right? So, did I mention that gay guys wrote this movie? Okay. All right. So that's going on here. And they kiss each other. Okay. They kiss for a couple of seconds, and then Carrie pulls up. I have to go. And then she runs away, okay? And he tells her, I'm sorry, Carrie. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. I should have done that. He's apologizing too, okay? He's like, I'm sorry. Fuck. That's what he says. Okay, and she runs away from him. Okay, and he's left standing there by himself. Okay, and that's the last time we see him. Okay, he's just standing there by himself. He's confused at his own actions for what he did. He shouldn't have kissed her, but he wanted to at that moment. Maybe he was just trying to remember what it was like to be with her. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Honestly, if this was my ex-girlfriend who had fucked me over not once but twice, do you really fucking think I would ever want to fucking talk to her again? Much less fucking kiss her again. Much less have fucking dinner again. Who paid for that fucking dinner? I bet you he did. Okay? Fuck you and fuck that noise, okay? Fuck that shit. That would never fucking happen to me. Okay? No. You fucked me over, you're out of my fucking life, okay? And if I see you in a fucking restaurant in Abu Dhabi, I'm gonna go eat somewhere else. Okay? I'm not gonna sit with your fucking cheating lying ass. Alright? Fuck you. Alright. But of course, this movie was written by gay guys, so that's not gonna happen. Okay, of course he's still in love with her, Carrie. Carrie, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I don't know what happened. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. All right. So like I said, Carrie runs away, and that's the last time we see Aiden. He's just standing there by himself in Abu Dhabi. Okay. Now the rumor is that he's gonna appear in the 2nd season of And Just Like Shit. That he will be there, and I hope so. I really do, because this show can't get any worse than what it is. Okay, it's already fucking unwatchable. Okay, but I already agreed I'd watch it for all of you out there to tell you what I think of it. But yeah, no. Okay, so Carrie runs away and she runs back to her hotel room. Okay, and she's like, "Yeah, everybody, get everyone. Okay, I need to talk. I need everybody right now. I just kissed Aiden. Ah!" So it's an emergency. And she even runs into fucking Samantha's bathroom. Samantha's in her bathtub getting ready for her date with Dick Spurt. And she's got all this shit on her face, And even her fucking butler's got shit on his face. Mr. Paula Abdul, that's what she calls him. Okay? Even he's got shit on his face too. Okay? And Carrie's running through there like a mad, "Oh my God, we have to talk right now. Emergency meeting right now. I just kissed Aiden. Ah!" God, man. Like none of your friends have anything else to do right now. They have to fucking stop everything they're fucking doing and listen to you over some bullshit like that. Over the stuff that they told you not to do. Oh my fucking God. Okay. And of course, Charlotte's like, I knew it. I knew you were gonna do that. You're playing with fire. Okay. Anyway, so she rounds up all the girls and tells them what happened. They have a little meeting, and Samantha gets out of the bath and she goes up there. You know, Carrie's like, I want to call Big and tell him I don't like secrets. It's still yesterday over there in New York, okay? So technically, I'm in the future right now. This hasn't happened yet. Oh, now I'm the one who's acting all crazy in Abu Dhabi. Should I call him? Charlotte's like, I don't know. I'm a little drunk. I don't know. And then Miranda says, yeah, a lot of help she was, okay? You know, when Steve cheated on me, but it was only that one time. Was the pain worth it? I don't know. In other words, like he only cheated on her that one time. She never would have found out about it. Okay, he knew it was wrong. Here he told the other woman that we never met and got to see what she looked like. Here he told her to fucking get lost. I'm married. This is never gonna happen again. So why the fuck would he tell her? So now she's making the same argument that I made in the last movie, okay? You know, if a tree falls down in the forest and nobody sees it, did it really happen? Okay? I would not have said anything to her, okay? That was the whole conflict in the movie last time. She got all bitchy for him for a whole fucking movie. Well, what else is new? That's every episode of the show, okay? But she's bitchy this time because he cheated on her and he was apologized. He said he was sorry. He said, I don't know why he told her. But if he had not said anything, there would have been no drama in the last movie as far as her story arc goes, you know? So, like, I would have said shit. Now she's saying the same thing I'm saying. She's saying, like, you know what? It was only that one time. Was me finding out, was his confession to me about that worth all the pain that I had to go through? I could have been spared all that pain if he hadn't told me anything. You see? Like I said, it wasn't an affair. He wasn't having an affair. Okay, he just fucked another girl. That's it. Now, I'm not saying it's right, although it would have been right for me. But then again, I never would have married Miranda. You know, so, like, you know, she's like, I don't know either. And then Samantha's like, okay, look, Carrie, it was just a kiss. It doesn't mean anything. It was just a fucking kiss. It's not like you fucked him, okay? Steve fucked another woman in Miranda's case, okay? You did not fuck Aiden, okay? It was just a kiss. It doesn't mean anything. But it was a kiss with Aiden. We have history. She's like, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to call him and tell him. She's like, do me a favor, Carrie. Just sleep on it. And then she walks away, all right? Okay, and that ends this scene. All right, and that ends this review here. I'm going to stop right now, and I will be back shortly to continue my review of Sex and the City Part 2. Thank you for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye.